Hi, it's Patty again. We're back with this same hand one more time. In the first video, we counted our winners in a 4-heart contract, and we found out that we had 9. In our second video about this hand, we counted our losers and found out we had 4. So we need to create a winner. We also need to get rid of a loser. How are we going to do that? This is actually a pretty tough hand, and this might be hard for you to follow. I'm going to do my best, and I hope I can explain it to you. Typically, when you have a 4-4 fit in a major suit, you don't think of it as just being 4 tricks when you have all the honors. You think of it as being 5, because your assumption is you have 8, the opponents have 5, the suit will break 3 in one hand, 2 in the other. So after you play your ace and your king and your queen, the opponents will have no more trumps, and you'll have a trump left, one in north and one in south, that you hope to take separately by trumping losers. But look at this hand. You have 3 spades and 3 spades, 3 diamonds and 3 diamonds, 3 clubs and 3 clubs. We can't trump anything. We're mirrored. That's what we call this. When you have the same amount of cards in each of the suits and you don't have any opportunity to trump a loser, we call those mirrored hands. They're reflections of each other. So what can we do? What's the possible things that might happen? There's 2 possibilities which might, there's 3 possibilities which might let you win 10 tricks and get rid of one of your losers. One of them we talked about in the first 2 videos. We said that you could leave the 2 of clubs to your jack, and if that won, you could play the ace, hoping that the king is on your left, doubleton, just the king and one more, so that then the king would fall under your ace and your queen would become a trick. That's not very likely. Could happen, but it's not very likely. That's not the odds. Normally, if you're missing 7 cards in a suit, you expect the suit to break 4 in one hand, 3 in the other. So that's kind of a forlorn hope. Now let's just think about this. What if we could force one of our opponents to lead a suit for us? That might help us out. So just kind of follow me with this. I'm going to put up a possible hand in the west hand. And let's see how it might work out. Could work just as easily on the east hand. Could work on either one of them. But let's just see how things might happen. Suppose, and I'm going to use blue. I like blue. Let's suppose that the west hand had the queen, jack, 10, and 5 of spades, and the 6, 4, 2 of hearts, and the ace, we'll give them the 8, 2 of diamonds, and the king, 7, 6 of clubs. Okay? So what would West have led against a contract of 4 hearts? They would have led the queen of spades, right? So when they led the queen of spades, I would have won the ace after I counted my winners and losers and played the 2. And the next thing I would have done was pulled trumps. I would have taken the trumps out of the opponent's hands, right? So and it doesn't matter because I have all the good hearts in both hands, so it really doesn't matter which way I do it. So let's play the ace. And then the 7 to the king, right? And a 3rd heart, taking his last heart away. Now, I know that if I lead diamonds myself, I am going to have to give the opponents one of my honor cards before my other one will be good. They're not going to take their ace just willy-nilly. And I also know that I could finesse the club. But do I always have a spade loser? I do, don't I? That's a loser I always have. I know I'm going to lose a spade, but I'm choosing the time that I lose it. I'm going to lose it now. I play my king of spades. And now I play the 3 of spades and West wins. Well, What's happened? West is going to have to either lead a spade, which lets me be able to trump, because now I have a loser that I can trump, and I can trump in one hand and throw away a diamond in the other, discard a diamond. If West leads the 2 of diamonds, I play low, I win my king, and look, I can lead a low diamond towards my queen, and I'm going to get both my tricks, right? I'm going to have won my king and my queen. And if he leads a club, what do? He leads a low club, I play low, I win my queen, and then I can finesse his king. When you have a mirrored hand like that, and you see no possibility for getting rid of your losers on your own, or very remote possibilities, see if you can make the opponents lead for you. Sometimes making the opponents have to lead a card to you rather than you play suits the first time yourself helps you create extra tricks. This one has a name. It's called an end play. E-N-D-P-L-A-Y. It's kind of an intermediate concept, but just think of that concept of making or forcing your opponents to lead suits for you when you're not sure how to play your hands out instead of you doing it yourself. And when you have a card that's already a loser, you have nothing to lose. Just put them in and see what happens. You can always then play the suits later yourself if you need to. Thanks for coming by.